I have a previous video about hacking website logins using Hydra, and this works on a lot of basic login forms. I actually go through and show you how to look at the form data and whatnot. Now, the problem is, a lot of newer websites nowadays have lots of hidden fields with authenticity tokens, as you can see on this particular website, and just things that make it a lot harder to use Hydra. You can still see the whole form action where it's posting to, that it is an actual post request, how it's encoded and whatnot. You see the same thing with banking websites. You know, they have lots of different hidden fields that have all types of data to make it a lot harder to brute force your login. So, I am going to show you how to do this now a lot easier using BurpSuite. This is going to be far easier than Hydra. So we're going to take this website, CMS, which is just a content management server. And as you can see, there's the login form. You just normally see your username, password, and remember me. However, if you actually look at the data, you can see that it's posting to account login. The method is a post. It's a form, obviously. And then it has the request verification token. This is an anti-forgery token to prevent like cross-site scripting and whatnot. Now, as we'll see in a moment, it also has tracking cookies too. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up BurpSuite, and I'm going to open up Firefox. I'm not going to go over how to install BurpSuite. I'm sure you can figure it out online, or it's already installed in Kali and whatnot. So, real quick, just to show you if you don't know how to use this, I'm inside Firefox. I'm going to go Preferences, Advanced Network Settings, and then I'm going to set the manual proxy to an HTTP proxy with the localhost 127.0.0.1, port 8080, and I'm going to say use this proxy server for all protocols. And I'm going to hit OK. Now this is going to go ahead, and any request that I make is going to send it through to BurpSuite. So, under the proxy settings, so you can see the very first request. And I'm going to go ahead and forward that, and there'll be a few more requests. Okay. So, I've also done a video on how to use BurpSuite through Tor so that you can actually do this all together without revealing your actual IP address, because it'll be running through the Tor network. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and type in a login name, user, and then pass for password, and then login. And as you can see, first off, we have the request verification token as a cookie, and it's different than our actual request verification token on the form. This very last line here is the data that the form has sent back. So it's posting right here to account login, and then it looks like 4 fields. It has a request verification token, username, password, and remember me. Now real quick, to show you what this would look like in Hydra, it would look like this. Zoom in on this so you can see it. Oops. So this, isn't very pretty, and it's still not actually going to work because this request verification token is going to be lifted from you having to manually browse the web page. Versus BurpSuite will actually do that for us. So we're inside the proxy, we're inside the intercept, we've intercepted our post already. What I'm going to do is just right click in here and I'm going to go to send to intruder. Now this intruder tab is lit up, so we go there and it's already picked up the website name, the port number. Close out my original thing. And now I'm going to look. Okay, so it is identified all these possible targets. I'm going to go ahead and clear them. All I'm going to work with is the username and then password. If you were just working with one thing like password, you could use a sniper attack, but since we're doing multiple ones, I believe the cluster bomb is the one that we want. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then my payload. So the very first item is our username. So payload 1, username. Let me go ahead and add 2. There, add a few of those. And then now for the second position, which is going to be our password, I'm going to go ahead and add some passwords. And then so now we have several usernames and several passwords. It looks like it's going to take a total of 12 requests. So if I go ahead and I hit start attack, it's going to give us a little warning that this is the free edition of BurpSuite, which means it's going to run the attack a bit slower. Now, what you're looking for here is two different things. This length column, see how pretty much the length is the same on almost all of the requests except one that stood out? Put that back in order. And then this is also, the status code is a 302, which is a redirect. So this looks like it's our valid username and password. Keep in mind, payload 1 was the username, payload 2 was the password. I can also go ahead and click on this, and I can see what it posted, and I can see the response that it received, which looks good. It got an ASP.NET application cookie. And just a redirect saying that it has moved, redirecting me to, it looks like the root. But that's good. So I'm going to go ahead, close that, and I'm going to go ahead and try oops, I forgot that I'm still I still have proxy run intercepting right now, so I'm going to go ahead and turn intercept off, and I'm going to go ahead and redo this real quick. And there we go. It logged in, and it, like I said, this attack using Hydra, it would just be far more complicated. If you could even pull it off, you most likely would get 0 valid passwords found, regardless, just because the request request verification cookies wouldn't match, and so it wouldn't even bother trying to access the database and see if the username and password hashed matched. So that's just a very quick example on how to dictionary attack a website using BurpSuite. It makes it incredibly easy, and it's just a great tool to use all around. So I hope everyone finds this video helpful. We've gotten plenty of emails and questions on Facebook and stuff about the other Hydra video, so this should hopefully clear things up. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like this video if you liked it.